Good afternoon. In today's video, we actually have an update on about the election interference case that that the DA Fani Willis from Georgia is is unfortunately disqualified from from prosecuting Donald Trump because of an alleged sexual encounter that took place that was personal between her and her attorney that was investigating Donald Trump, Nathan Wade. Let's go ahead and get into the video. Headline: Georgia Attorney General urges State Supreme Court to reject DA Willis's appeal in a Trump case. The article begins with reading: Attorney General Chris Carr is urging the state Supreme Court to reject an appeal by Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis after she was removed from the election interference case against President-elect Donald Trump. Earlier this month, a Georgia Court of Appeals disqualified Willis from the case against Trump and others, citing an appearance of impropriety to the panel. Also cited the romantic relationship between Willis and Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. On Monday, the state's lead attorney, who announced plans to run for governor in November, posted a statement on social media regarding the ruling against Willis. Begin quote: The Georgia Court of Appeals has ruled that Fulton County DA Fani Willis created her own conflict and rightfully removed her from the case against President-elect Donald Trump. Carr wrote, begin quote, lawfare, end quote, has become far too common in American politics, and it must end. Begin quote, as such, I would encourage the Georgia Supreme Court to not take her appeal, end quote. Carr continued, begin quote, it's our hope that the DA will now focus taxpayer resources on the successful prosecution of violent criminals in Fulton County, end quote. Which, folks, let me stop you right there and say this needs to be appealed right then and now, because Donald Trump needs to be held accountable for his crimes, and so henceforth it needs to continue getting appealed. Carr needs to back out of it. This doesn't even concern him. Continuing with the article, Willis, who was spearheading the sweeping prosecution against Trump, came under fire after she was accused in February of having an improper affair with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, who she had hired to help prosecute Donald Trump in the case. Wade was ultimately forced to step down from the prosecution team. The court did not toss Trump's indictment entirely, but Willis and the assistant DAs working in her office now have no authority to proceed. Folks, it is unfortunate that they now have no authority to proceed. Because it was wrongful for them to remove Fani Willis and her prosecution team that helps her out in her office. That's just my opinion. You guys don't have to agree with me, but that's just my opinion. I know most of you guys will agree, some of you guys won't, and that's okay. The article continues. Begin quote, after carefully considering the trial court's findings in its order, we conclude that it erred by failing to disqualify, DA Willis and her office. The court filing read, the remedy crafted by the trial court to prevent an ongoing appearance of impropriety did nothing to address the appearance of impropriety that existed at times when DA Willis was exercising her broad pretrial discretion about who to prosecute and what charges to bring. Well, folks, that looks like it is going to do it for the video today. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider giving it a like, commenting to let me know your guys' opinions, and whether you guys enjoyed it. And consider subscribing, please. It'll really help me out in the long run. Without further ado, guys, this will more than likely conclude maybe the videos being posted for 2024, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in 2025.